Some words aren't meant to be read, but once your eyes find them, they carve themselves into your soul. This is the story of the letter that was never meant to arrive, and the sorrow that never let go. The dust in the attic clung to the air like old memories refusing to fade. Claire moved slowly, brushing cobwebs off cracked wooden boxes, her hands trembling. She wasn't looking for anything, just sorting through her father's belongings after his funeral. But grief makes you curious. You search for answers where there may be none. That's when she found it. A loose floorboard, and beneath it an envelope. Yellowed, fragile, the ink barely visible. It was addressed to her mother, but it had never been mailed. Claire's heart pounded. Her father was gone. Her mother had died years before. So why was this letter hidden? She sat down by the window, light flickering through cracked glass. With shaking fingers, she broke the seal. The words were heavier than stone. It wasn't a love letter. It was a confession. Her father wrote of another woman, another family, a child who didn't survive. He wrote of guilt that ate him alive, of nights spent weeping silently while his own family slept. I was never the father I should have been. And now, even God won't forgive me. Claire's eyes blurred with tears. She couldn't breathe. She felt betrayed, but also unbearably sad for the man she thought she knew. That night, the house felt colder. She heard scratching above her bed like tiny fingers dragging across wood. The attic. But when she checked, nothing was there. The letter lay on her desk. She swore she had folded it and placed it back in the box. Yet now it sat open, the words glaring back at her. Forgive me, forgive me. The third night, Claire woke to the sound of sobbing. Not her own, a child's. She turned her head slowly, and there in the corner of the room was a shadow. Small, frail, shoulders shaking. It whispered through the dark. Why didn't he come for me? Claire's blood froze. Tears welled in her eyes. She whispered back, voice trembling. I didn't know. I didn't know. But the child's shadow only wept harder. Desperate, Claire carried the letter outside. Her hands shook as she lit a match. The paper curled, blackened, turned to ash. The night grew silent. The sobbing stopped. She fell to her knees, whispering, "It's over, it's over." But when she returned inside, something had changed. The walls of her bedroom were no longer bare. Words etched themselves across the plaster, faint but endless, repeating the same line. "Now you carry my sorrow." Her chest tightened. She stumbled to the mirror, and the reflection staring back was not hers. A child's face gazed at her, eyes hollow, lips quivering, and in her own voice but not her own heart she whispered, "Some letters don't reach their destination. They simply find a new reader." The screen fades to black. The music lingers like a heartbeat in the silence. Would you open a letter never meant for you?